In this video, you're going to learn how to manually start a class using Securely Classroom. This is different than if you were to set a schedule for your Securely Classroom. If you are not already logged in, you are going to want to go to securely.com/classroom, hover over the login option, and then select Device Console. Once you log in, you'll be taken to a screen that looks like this. And you'll notice that you have the ability to manually start a class. Again, this is if you do not have a schedule set up in Securely Classroom. All of your classes are going to be listed in this drop-down menu. Your Google Classroom classes are automatically synced, so you will see all of those classes that are active. Remember, if you have some old classes in Google Classroom, please make sure you go into your Google Classroom app and archive those classes so that they are no longer visible in Securely Classroom. It will take about a day for them to disappear once you archive. If you have any manually added classes, those will also appear in this list. So I would like you to select the class that you would like to start manually. And then you'll notice that all of my students are listed below, and you can choose if you would like to deselect absent students. So for example, maybe I know that these two students are not present today, so I do not want to monitor their device. I can uncheck them before I start the class. Once I have all my students selected that I would like, I can again start the class. And then you have some options for your class. You have the ability to adjust the length of the class. It will automatically populate to 60 minutes, but if your class is longer than that, you can adjust how long your class will run. In addition, it also gives you the end time, so what time your class would end, but you could adjust it there as well. And then you'll notice the minutes are also manually adjusted. You have the ability to choose whether or not you want to enforce your custom block list for this class. Again, you can select it or deselect it if you do not want that custom block list enabled. You have the ability to close all open tabs when the class starts. This is great if you have students who are coming from a different class and maybe they still have some tabs open. You have the ability to turn that on. And it does count down for the students how long it will say your tabs are about to close, and it counts it down for them. You also have the ability to limit the tabs for your students. It is normally set to unlimited, but you can adjust that. And then you also can have students initiate a raise hand feature or teacher chat. So those are these two options that you can again toggle on and off. And then the last one is playing alert sound on a student device. So if you send them an alert or a chat, you can have that happen on each student's individual Chromebook. When you adjust these settings, it will remember the last settings that you had. So if you are manually starting classes, every hour or every couple hours, it will remember the last settings that you had set up. Once you have your settings ready, you can then start the class. Once your class is started, you'll notice that I do see my two students that I'm monitoring. The students I deselected are white. They are not grayed in. This student, I can see exactly what they have on their device. This student, I cannot see anything because they are not on their device currently. So that is how to start a class manually in Securely Classroom.